Alright, we got another submission from Egg Stapler. Now, he said that he had won it, but it was still like so tough that it was deserving. And we'll see. I mean, it is... God, it sure is a tough combo. I mean, if you think about it, you can kind of think about it in this way, why this combo is tough. It's tough. Think about like a full Wrathful Hornbreaker Prince. It's not great because it's just kind of okay stats and it only single strikes, right? And that's kind of all you can hope for in this combo, especially if it's a Curse Seed and you're not finding a multi-strike on a unit. You basically, you know, you might feed a unit stats, but it's just a single striking unit at the end of the day. And it doesn't have the added benefit of being able to do like Reform DM shenanigans most of the time that you would get from like Primitive Mold. So that's, I guess, the best way I could articulate why in this combo I think Primordium is probably just like a C tier to D tier champ, honestly, in this combo. But let's hit it here. Although I will say, with Void Binding already there, we could maybe... I mean, we have Mind Collapses as well. It's potential if we find Piercing that we could make that work for ways out of Ember Drain, even if it's not consistent. Just thinking along the lines of like a Superfood route. True, it's chased, so these get removed, but if I'm holding it over or something, that won't be really an issue. We'll see. Well, damn, gonna make me choose, huh? Well, I have more fun with Superfood. Even if I lose this, I want to have fun doing it. I don't want Capricious because it's possible, let's say I get a Perils, but I guess, yeah, I could get like a holdover. I could also get like a double stack on it. Guess there's an equal chance of both. I could get units that just get Burnout 1 or just bad slots on them. Whereas this just gives me lifesteal. What if we just don't take this? Starting deck isn't great. I think we can take it because we're probably not taking any other shards here, most likely. So it's fine. And that gold's pretty nice for the Ring 1 or Ring 2 shops. I don't know if we can actually do that. And we got Plinks, let's do it. And if not, I can hopefully block with Dregs or something. I don't think there's any low roll that could happen that would completely mess me over here. Okay, do I want to block with this or gorge it? So I could go there, take 5, go here, save 5. Do we need Ember? Not really. Let's just let it keep that extra health, then we can do this. Stack more of that. I think we don't really need to do much else there. We're gonna leak, but we were gonna leak anyway. I probably should have put a drag up there. Oops. Yeah, I could have saved 2 health. So mistakes were definitely made. That top guy should definitely be good to go here. You trampling bastard. Yeah, he's dead. I feel like it's already going to be hard enough to get both of these Mind Collapses up, but I don't know, maybe not. If I dedicate myself to Merchant of Magics, maybe not. This magic's not good, though. It's not horrible, though. Like, if I don't hit... In this combo, probably Alloyed Construct is the best possible thing I could hope for. Because it's the only thing that really has multi-strike. Other than like a draft infused Lady of the House, maybe. I'm just trying to plan my route. It's like I could, you know, hopefully I can get piercing and stuff, but I could also just have some of them have like plus 10 on them, or even Surge Stone one of them if I added like a third one here. Honestly, if I do Alloy though, I probably should do Making of a Morsel. And we're really planning on finding Alloy. Is that a good thing to plan for? If I take Making, I should go left. And also, you know, maybe factor in Merchant of Magic. If I take Mind Collapse, I should go right. I just don't know what the plan there is. Like, without a Number Stone and without a Furnace Tap, I'm really relying on getting multi-strike on a Remnant Banner, probably in that case. Let me think of things of just the worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, I don't get any multi-strike on my units. I don't get Umberstone, I don't get Furnace Tap. How do I win then? I need several different units, because there's not enough spell damage to clear waves. I could get Crushing Demise. There are Remnant Banners like Lady of the House that could be picked up that could just be ran on multiple floors to do some damage. Maybe we get a Fade's First Blade. Maybe we get lucky and get a Paraffin Enforcer. I have Burnout Extension. It'd be a shame to let this Burnout Extension go to waste. I mean, it's pretty good. I think I want to go here. Maybe here. Maybe there, but probably here. And then this is up for debate. If I am going to the right, I think I benefit most from a Mind Collapse. It's like I said, I don't know that I would upgrade Plinks, but like I could get these up there, and those kill backliners for it takes until ring 7 really to have that many double tank to 2 or more tank type floors. That would at least tide me over until then. I think I'll do that. Ooh. Wicked Blaze. Or Purifying Cleanse, or Entombed Explosive. Well, if we do Wicked Blaze, there is some sort of high roll opportunity where, like, say we find Intrinsic and Permafrost, then I can get Reformedium kinda going, but still not really. Like, it's still a little iffy there. I love this song, by the way. This, though, would help if I do find a Paraffin Enforcer. I can just stick this on Primordium, and that can be my entire Burnout extension plan for it. This opens up potentially a Legion of Wax. It's also just maybe a kind of good unit. Probably better if I planned on going Steel, which I don't, though. Because, you know, we saw Opal make basically like 3 or 4 of these self-infused Endless Entombed Explosive do some serious work throughout runs. I do feel like we need some supporting stuff to make that work, though. It's like I have to be able to play them out. I don't know. I'm gonna take the Wicked Blaze. I think that it opens up Holdover as something for it. I could still do Reformedium with that on Holdover. Like, that Intrinsic Holdover could work. Consume, remove. Pierce. Okay, well, we got the Pierce and 30 that we could put on Mind Collapse, but I don't know that the 30 is super worth. Damn. Well, these aren't great. We could probably just do Lady. I don't know, though. Maybe Paraffin Thug is better here. It is better in the immediate. It will be more likely to kill a tank. Honestly, neither of them probably will, though. Like, this one probably more likely to survive against bosses. However, it's not very good with Void Binding because it doesn't trigger Revenge. Decent unit on its own, though. I can stick Drags behind her. I could just say fuck it to Primordium. If I do end up finding a Fade's First Blade, I could certainly work with just a Lady of the Reformed Drag floor. I've done it before. So we could Blaze work for either of these particularly well. Probably Lady. I mean, I can still have a slot for a drag eventually up top. Let's do that. I could do this. I don't think it's that necessary when I already have a Lady of the Reformed. I think we do plus 10 and pierce one of them. I think 30 is a bit much to be taking right now for these. I'm gonna leave it. What do I do with Wicked Blaze? Damn. Do I permafrost it? Kind of feel like Holdover would be so good on it, but I also don't have any temples till then. It's like Permafrost is good on it, but I'd rather have Holdover, like, and then just you basically have like Dark Calling rank 2 at that point. kinda, half of it, I guess. Good permafrost of void binding, I guess. Split plus 10 on another one of these. I could have also split, but I wanted to lock a plus 10 in while I could here. I didn't want to double up with the 30 because I don't think I want to go to 35 shards here. I think we don't do the permafrost. I'll just remove 2 stewards. We're not spending money coming up. Ooh, get a draft. Easy boss, easy group. We're still gonna leak though. For sure gonna leak. Nice. It played nicely. Do I want to Ember Drain here? I think we're fine to Ember Drain here. Just do that. $29. Take 1 hit. No sense incanting him more. We'll just do this. Man, those are big hits. And again, 19. 19 plus 24 is a kill. Just the same though, this kind of is too. Okay. Alright. Well, hopefully this unit draft is good. That's a Perils. Man, this are all amazing commons. If I had any inkling that I'm getting a Paraffin Enforcer, Space Prism would be actually the call here. Mortal Trade is good, but I think a little redundant with this combined with that. Not completely, and the fact that I have a Void Binding. I think it's Perils here. I think that really does push us toward the Merchant of Magic. And that magic's hittable, but man, it's still giving up quite a lot. This magic is giving up quite a lot. I'm giving up basically almost every vortex on the map to hit these. Not that one at least, but I'm giving up a lot. I'm giving up Helvens, I'm giving up Vortexes, I'm giving up Merchant of Steels. I basically can't even hit maybe what, 1 steel if I do hit every magic. I don't have huge payoff, unfortunately. Like, even though it's a Void Binding, if I don't get Umberstone and I don't get Furnace Tap, I don't get huge payoff from the Ember Drain here. I just scale a single striking unit. Assuming there's no multi-strike, which if I'm doing the route I think, I'm not even going to hit hardly any Merchant of Steels, so it's not like Merchant multi-strikes that I have a chance. Space Prism in its own way could be a form of multi-strike, except I just can't scale the extra units on the floor currently. Like, I do kind of wonder in that context, like, is Wicked Blaze on Holdover better than this on Holdover? And in the same vein, would I just want Holdover on Void Binding? I think I'm gonna do this though. Okay, Molded is good. And we have 2 ways to reform. Oh my. Well. Anything I can do with that? 60-15. I could put it into a drag. It's not horrible. Do have to just hold the dead weight in my hand though for 2 rings. The chance for draft is over. Could be great into a draft. I think it'd be okay. I mean, it'd be what, a 3-pip drag that has 69 nice attack and 53 health. I don't know. It's really not that amazing. I don't think it's worth 25 shards. Morsel Master's not really good. Shadow Eater, we just don't have morsels to feed it. Sad, but I don't think I can take any of these. Pay Pyre Health for 10 gold, man. So there's another route we can take. We're still YOLOing, thinking that maybe we get an Umbra Stone or a Void Binding, or sorry, Furnace Tab. But I could dedicate every Hell Vent to Perils, and then that's, if I thin the deck out enough, essentially as good as holding it over. Then I don't have to hit Holdover. And I can maybe hit some more versatile routes here. Just thinking, like, is there really any artifacts that help me that much? Not really. There's no like trample or multi-strike artifacts in these clan combos. Be nice if there were. Whereas I could just Hell Vent the Perils. Would certainly get me through the next fight. Do give up a Remnant Banner, but there's no Remnant Banner that multi-strikes. There's no Remnant Banner that sweeps. There's no Remnant Banner that tramples. Like, nothing works for me other than like a Paraffin Enforcer could just allow me to abandon Primordium and do kind of what I thought about. So it's really just Paraffin Enforcer or Bust. Whereas here I could get guaranteed value from both the health and the peril. I mean, I'm probably leaking no matter which route I go. Extra health might be nice. Who knows, I could also get something from this Caverns that is good to Hell Vent. There's probably nothing from this Caverns that helps a Remnant Banner or a Herzl Horde typically. Off the top of my head. Maybe there is, but it's sort of tough to think what it would be. But like, there's plenty of just situations where I get a card, right, from a Caverns, and then I can simply Hell Vent it. That's a much more likely scenario, I think. So even if I don't do the perils, which is the plan if I go left, there's additional high rolls here. Like, I don't know what I would do though. It'd have to be like a rare that's good. Maybe like, I'll tell you what, like I could work with like a one-horn tome. I could definitely work with that. I probably wouldn't Hellvent it, but that could be a way to get multi-strike. Okay, I'm gonna go left here. I'm gonna just commit to maybe Perils Ember Drain deck. Worst comes to worst, I can split my stacks between floors if I have to. Now this is the rare event. Maybe we get rid of Plinks before Stewards at the moment. I might have issues against like Stealth Boss. Has to be Umbra. I mean that's where Umbra Stone and Furnace Tap are. So what we want is Umbra Stone or where's Furnace Tap? What the hell? Where's Furnace Tap? Oh, right there. Okay. I'm like, what the hell? And honestly, Wretch wouldn't be horrible. Blazing Bolts could maybe work. Maybe. And then Melting. Just not much here, right? Well, Hallowed Halls. Hallowed Halls could definitely work. Formless Child could technically work. I think we could actually make a Formless Child work. But still, that's 2 hits, just the same. I guess I would say that these two are kind of like Umbra Stone and Furnace Tap. And Remnant Pack is kind of like Wretch. So it's not actually that hugely different between everything. Wax and Spike could be okay. Devour of Death would actually be like okay. I could put it into a drag. Probably none of the rest though. So I don't know, it's actually like somewhat even between them, but I do think Umbra Stone and Furnace Tap are such straightforward lines to victory that I would like to have a chance at them. Damn. It's probably worth taking though. It's some backline clear, some extra damage. So I think we're still going to try for Perils. Not taking that. I do need that to survive because I probably don't want her to burn out, right? Horrible turn to draw that. Maybe I should have sacked one just in case of that. It's all good though. Would have loved to have been able to play the Blazing Bolts there. And we don't want to put Damage Shield on her right now. I think we do go to Ember Drainville here. I'm going to let it hit me twice so that I get all the good stuff. We have plenty of burnout. Man, still so weak though. I guess that's why she starts at 10 damage, which just kind of sucks. Thank God for that. Jesus. That was a lot worse than I thought it would be. That's not a good sign. Hopefully, we need to pivot away from this unit, I think. I don't know, though, that at the same time, it's enabling my dregs. Okay, I think it has to be a Formless Child run. I don't see any other way to make this work. I could also get out of Ember Drain with the Wickless recruitment, but if I'm not going to see a Furnace Tapper and Umbra Stone here, my chances have now gone down to like 20% for either card, so 20% twice, but I forget what that comes out to, probably like 30%, I think, but it's not in my favor now that I even find Furnace Tapper Umbra Stone, so I need to think about a different way to take this. I really wish I took the Morsel Miner right now. I just, with unupgraded Plinks, I cannot do these units, and Paraffin Thug is just such a bad unit. I think we gotta do draw. This is gonna be rough because Ember's gonna be such an issue. So we could go left, try for maybe an Alloy. Problem with that is like I can't fucking feed the thing. But maybe we can eventually do it. If I self-infuse, we can get at least the fuel that is provided by Primordium. Could go for multi-strike here. God, our only unit for banners is Lady of the Reform. That's kind of sad. I don't really know what other choice I had, though. I guess I could have not gone the Hellvent route and tried for another Remnant banner, but it's offered me complete trash. It's offered me Shadow Siege, Morsel Master, Shadow Eater. Not that Shadow Eater is a bad unit in a vacuum, but in this scenario it's pretty bad, right? I have no morsels to feed it. It's not a good benefactor of Superfood Primordium. And then it offered me Paraffin Thug, and again Morsel Master, and a Crucible Collector that I can't feed, so like my hands are kind of tied. I could easily go here and completely just miss on everything, but at the very least I could like add a Surge Stone here, just more plus damage. Keep in mind, if I don't get holdover, I have not only these, but these to get me out of Ember Drain. Like, I really was... This would be nice if I could get some better payoff for Ember Drain. If I go this route, I don't think I would want like an Endless Formless Child. I'd rather be able to bring it back with Reform for cheaper. Be nice to get the Blazing Bolts down in cost. It'd be nice to also Vortex though. And maybe get Multi-Strike, but it's pretty much Multi-Strike or bust with the Steel. I guess 25 health is okay. Like I said, I don't think I want... I guess Burnout 1 would be okay on Formless Child. That way I can just play it anywhere and get the result that I want. Health and Form would be nice, and then Multi-Strike on Lady of the Reform would be nice. Even Multi-Strike on her is iffy. I could get the payoff, but her starting damage is so low. I don't know though, I don't really know what Umbra Banner would work for me. Like, Alloy eventually would. Once I self-infuse, I could Helvent here, self-infuse, but then I'm really not hitting any vortexes. And, really it's Alloy or bust. Even like a Morsel Maid right now wouldn't be good for me, because I just can't feed the fucker. Overgorger wouldn't be good. There's really not any Umbra units. Even Alloy I'm iffy on. Like, I don't know that the Umbra units are good enough to even be a positive here. So it's really just holdover or bust. I can get by without holdover, honestly. Especially if I go thin out my deck, right? So I think, I don't know, health is okay here. I'm definitely leaking. I may have to even just, like, this is one of those rare cases where Pyre Remains might be quite desirable when you factor in that you just know you're gonna leak. I think I will do that then, and hope for multi-strike. That ain't it, dog. That ain't it. If I take Endless here, I can't reroll for my 1 out of 3 on multi-strike. Well, that would have been nice if it was indeed an alloy, but it's too late now. These morsels don't really do anything for me. I think we've just missed on enough that we're probably not gonna win. They're all so bad for me that I'd rather just have 25 gold. Well, I don't know. I don't really see a line to victory here unless we hit Umbra Stone or Furnace Tap, but to quote Dusk, sometimes you just need to survive long enough to high roll. So maybe we could just really focus on trying to live and then hopefully find something. Right now we don't have it a winning condition. Are we hitting any other Merchant of Steels? Probably this one. So hopefully get multi-strike eventually. If not, so be it. It's a lot of money. I don't really need the money. It's a lot of damage to the Quill Hunters, but I do have Mind Collapses. I have Damage Shield, I got Blazing Bolts, hopefully. We gotta play to win, give ourselves money, it's a chance to high roll, right? Again, it's just a useless Blazing Bolts, but we could actually play it here if we don't care about Formless Child. Honestly though, I kind of do want Formless Child here, because look at this. I can have this die, have that die. Then it's guaranteed to come back. I think I do that. So now, that is not greatest turn to draw those, but I'm basically already Ember Drained to hell anyway. Nothing I need to play other than Wicked Blaze even costs anything really. I could get a drag back, I think. This guy will die no matter what. Let's do that then. Bottom decking, Void Binding, priceless. But we're doing alright for this fight. Bring him back so that we don't have... Oh, I do want to drag back. I should have put him maybe a little bit further back, but whatever. Okay, we still got a drag anyway. It's good. I need to remove Blazing Bolts from the deck, maybe. I'll play it here, though. I think we're beating this boss just fine. Right. Well, we're not going to be able to rely on that happening every time. I mean, that was pretty lucky to get the Formless Child in the opener. It's too bad you can't intrinsic non-banners. Wish there was a way to change that. Is there a world where Cave-In makes sense? Kind of. You could get a situation where you start overstacking mid with Lady in the front. It's really tough to pull that off. And, I don't know. You just don't have time to do that in the Divinity fight. That's another, like, sad thing. Like, I could... You know, I always used to joke about Cave-In prior to the DLC, but in all honesty, like, I could make it work quite often pre-DLC. Because I had time to. In the Divinity fight, you just don't have time to construct a floor with Cave-In. You know, by wave 2, you already have a fucking Lightwing behind 2 giant tanks. The whole goddamn floor has Spell Shield. That floor is already going to ravage you, so if you don't have much fire health, that floor can kill you, but especially the third wave, the tank wave, where you got a fucking double overcharged tank with a Wilt Wings and a fucking spikes to everybody and another tank that's resolving behind it. Like, you just can't have enough time to make Cave-In work. It's really sad. Because honestly, it's never been a great card, but it's been usable in the past. I don't think it's even usable in the DLC. Similarly, I think Feast is slow. But I think an Ember Cache in this deck is warranted. One more Wicked Blaze. I don't know. I don't think I can get it to a reasonable cost, but like flat AoE probably is decent. We'll take that. Both of them are costed poorly. I do kind of wonder now, when I have an Ember Cache, 3 Mind Collapses, and 2 Perils, I probably don't need to Hellvent another Perils. Also, I'm trying to think, do we have any way we could get payoff here? We could still get the Tome event. Like, I could still get a Tome event and get Umbra Stone or One Horn Tome. Removals are nice, and a lot of Merchant of Magic stuff is nice. Holdover, cost reductions, just simple plus damage is good. Yeah, the double stack I think is good. Like, yeah, we got a lot here for us. Spell Chain. Spell Chain Perils is probably fine. Ooh, holdover. Let's see what we got here. Damn. Penitent Remains is actually pretty good here for everything, really. I do wonder. I could hold over Wicked Blaze. We have, as we've kind of said, iffy payoff with Ember Drain right now. But I could hold Wicked Blaze over, and I'm getting 20 attack on everything that comes back. Plus I could get Formless Child every turn. Along with this. I think it's time to pivot the deck out of Ember Drain. It is not that out of the question to do that. I think we're getting a lot of payoff by doing this. So, as long as I don't play Void Binding and Perils onto, like, stuff, this works. So, I think I am going to do that. Now, I could do Holdover Wicked Blaze at 1, or I could also keep an Ember Drain and just do Holdover Molded at 0. That's actually an option too I didn't even think about. I mean, I still get some payoff for Ember Drain. I don't mind this. I don't need the Wicked Blaze. This allows me to still have Ember Drain be part of this game plan. Put 10 on the other one here. Now they're both at least able to get me some good stuff. Permafrost is the only one I think we didn't want to see. I guess I could Permafrost a Wicked Blaze. Seems unnecessary, honestly. I think I'd rather keep my gold for other stuff. So I could get this down to 1, I could get that down to 0, I get that down to 0, I get that down to 2. All of those are good things to do, I feel. I like this at 2 because the Mind Collapses bring me back to 2, and being able to play this at 2 would be quite good. And we could just make one of these do 20, I think, is fine. It is potentially Stealth Boss coming up, so I think we should keep the extra Stewards for now. We don't ever really need these Plinks. I don't know, I'm feeling okay actually about this. Do we need anything Spell Chain? We do need to get to 100 shards, so is there anything we can do about that? Like, I could Spell Chain that. I don't know. What if I still Spell Chain at Perils? Is that bad? I feel like this is actually the best thing I could do here. I could Spell Chain a Mind Collapse. Kind of is like pseudo piercing, but not really. Let's Spell Chain of Perils. 50. Can I come up with 50 between now and then? I could always self-infuse a drag, or even put a drag into the lady. First, like, up to 75. I could get 10 there, then I just need 15. Yeah, we can do that. I think we're good. Oh, wow, we got it again. Can't actually pull it off this time, unfortunately. Yeah, there's no way I can actually pull it off this time. This guy sweeps and screws it all up. But that's fine. I think we're fine. I got a good turn anyway. Do this. And he'll be in the pool. I don't think I need to actually play that. Question is, should I be playing this? I don't think so. Actually, yeah, I think I do. Damn it. I was hoping I'd get any of these, or even that. Guess I hoped too much. Let go of hope, apparently. Well, we're going to be taking some pyro damage here. Guess it doesn't really matter which Drake comes back here. I don't really need these. Damn. Really? That's 59's best I can do there. We'll get him down a bit. Okay, we could do... Man, we can pretty much kill him, yeah. Let's keep you coming. Don't want to give that guy any more rage. You have 11. If I kill you, unfortunately, you don't die, but... I kind of, might not be able to kill this guy otherwise. Man, bottom decking void buying 2 fights in a row, huh? We just gotta do that. Nah, this guy wasn't dying anyway. We're about to take some damage. Maybe I should have put the void binding there, huh? It's a bit rough. 78 kills that. How am I only... Oh my god, this guy heals for so much. It's so stupid. Man. Well, we'll live. It's not great. Stealth boss should be fine, I think. I have enough... Well, I don't know. I don't actually know that that's true. Very well may not be true. So you have that. Don't think we're going to be able to get burnout extension there. I want probably this guy to actually have a decent burnout extension. I think we'll be fine. Does this help or hurt me? I think it helps me. Yeah, looks like that does it. Unfortunately, this is already buffed up. It's not even buffed up to the next level. It's still at the first rank here because I can't ever combo it with anything. Like, Jesus, dude, come on. Whatever. Okay, that was not a good fight. 52 damage taken. One more Ember Cache? Or what about a Space Extension? We honestly would like to have Space Extension, but it's a little expensive. We still have all of the Pip Extender Caverns available to us here. We're definitely going this route. We could also get like a Mine Jax. I think one more Ember Cache is warranted. Sacred Wicks is probably good. Honestly, Subsuming Blade could be, but I just have too many Ember reductions to be made right now. Yeah, just way too many. So we'll take that. That's pretty good with our situation. 30 power. Probably wait till then to like go up to High Shard. Shitstone. Give him Burnout, I think. We should be adding like health to these dregs. I don't know why I haven't been doing that this whole time. Yeah, just no multi-strike. Never is. Just try to spread out some love here. I think this. That's good. That's beautiful. Ooh. That works. Please tell me there was a spell chain. Please tell me. Damn it. Well, I think a 30 there is fine. It's also okay there. What about intrinsic? I don't really actually see any great intrinsics. I could intrinsic an Ember Cache, but that's not great if I keep trying whatever you call it, the opener. I think a 30 here is fine. It would be fine there too, but I think I lose enough units that this already gets powered up generally okay. I'm gonna wait on fusing units because it doesn't benefit me at all other than just getting me ready to fight Divinity. I'm fine just extending her burnout. This is obviously the low roll situation where we draw that at the start, of course, but whatever. Let's keep this on holdover. I guess we may as well have these die. Take that out, because it's just going to represent the most damage. Really low roll, though, with the draw order here. We're a bit fucked here. Like, this really sucks. I think we're dead. Well, that sucks. I think we had a deck that would have eventually got there, but the draw order here just got us. I guess 32 card deck. That's the problem with Penitent Remains, right? You know, we drew the AoE card first. We drew like all the reform cards before our units die. We don't get any of these other mind collapses. I guess I should have focused on killing that guy. Well, I'm gonna reload it just one time here. Oop, that is not the right thing. Dejected. I guess the mind collapse has to go here. I think I still die though, so I don't know, we'll see. I believe we still die. I guess I should have put, I mean, it's a catch-22, like, maybe I should have put the 30 on that thing. If I put the 30 there, I'm good. Of course this, even at 65 shards, the first guy, of course, has to be sharded up, like, fucking, of course. But whatever. Guess I'm just, like, not gonna have that on holdover or something. Yeah, I think we actually still die, so it's all good. We'll definitely die here. Our only flat AoE isn't even there. I guess technically we live. Shouldn't have incanted there, but got away with one. You die anyway. Just go here and then try to take them out, I guess. Look at that. I didn't hardly get any value out of superfood because of draw orders here. And I don't know what more I can do. I need the Penitent Remains to win, but I took a draw upgrade. I hit every vortex available. I spent some money on removals. I don't know. I don't want the steward back, but this thing just isn't gonna... I guess these dregs will die, so it's fine. I don't really want the Scourge. I mean, I think I'm good at this point. It's just a complete reverse difficulty run because I really don't like the way they implemented shards. Like, it's that kind of type of random bullshit happens where it's like it sharded up every tank at the front and didn't, like, it's just like every other wave was weaker. Really stupid because there's nothing like that just reverse scales in this game, right? It's not like I can put down a unit that does a bunch of damage and then loses it all. Maybe that was like the concept with Rage, but nothing like that actually exists in the game. Whatever. Probably no more sweepers left. Wow, so useless to just draw all these at the same turn. Trying to like get all this shit out of my hand. I think we have enough burnout that this is fine. As you can see, it's like once I get my chain going, I can play out like my hands. It's pretty nice, right? But if I draw horribly, then I'm fucked. Alright, well, we get through that one with 3 health. I had to reload, but whatever. I guess I'm a reloader now. Remnant pack is actually potentially pretty good here. I don't know, though. I have this on holdover. Kind of... I don't know, do I gain much from, like, putting it on Primordium? I feel like I do. It's better than the others. I think we have to do draw. I'm having, like, I have to be able to draw to my stuff. Pyro health would be nice, but I think I do need vortexes. Trying to think what the iffy cards are at the moment, though. Like, every card is kind of... Oh, there's 2 stewards, we can get rid of them. Try one more time at multi-strike here, I guess. What do you know? It ain't there. Still don't want Endless. Man. Shitstone and Endless at every single shop. It's just wild, man. I don't get it. It's really annoying. It's like your normal runs, you're gonna eventually, like, it's not like I reached for any steel, right? This steel, Vortex. This steel, Herzl Horde, Caverns. This steel, Vortex. It's like, hell, I might hit another one here for the Hellvent, I don't know. And, like, I'm not reaching that much. Okay, I'm gonna put the 30 here now. I don't need to engage pack if I don't have to. Like, I can intrinsic instead of doing that, and then I can just take the gold. That's probably better than doing a shitty infusion. And if I do intrinsic doo-doo, that makes sense, right? So that makes sense. We're just gonna put that on the Primordium. Alright, hold the rest of this gold, I think. I don't have any more removals that really have to be made. I know it's a 31 card deck, but it is what it is. If it dies top, that's good for me, so I'm just going to keep going Stalwart. You know, I have Endless on it, or I could reform it, either one. 33 health. I don't think we can take this trial. I only have piercing on one of these. It makes it so my Mind Collapses can't kill Wiltwings. That is about the worst trial I think we could have got other than Spell Shield. I probably could take a lot of the other ones on. Yeah, it's not really true. Let's be honest, it's not really true. Man, this... again, isn't really that good. Maybe I would have been better off with a... This is the problem with Ember Cache. It's like, is it that good? I don't know that it's that good of a card. It does nothing first draw through, and then the next draw just draws more Ember Cache things. I think I should have added these to the deck, / ever. I don't know if they're ever worth adding to a deck. Maybe I'm just tilted, but... seems to me like they're not ever worth adding to a deck. Now, I could sack this here and make it Endless. That does kill my draws, though. Well, you gotta get rid of these somehow, and fast, and I don't think this on Endless is gonna help with that. We could sack that, though. I can make you Endless still, just the same. Alright, good turn to draw that. Should put you down in second, I guess. Kinda need all the help I can get right here. This is so annoying. Okay, that dies. I know this kills my draw, but I do probably want one more unit to be able to be placed. Let's see if we can take one of them out. We can. Wow, look at that. That bullshit. I think I do want to keep this on holdover, but god, there's like there's a lot I need to draw to in this deck. It's tough. I think we're good now. We've gotten through the shit of it. I could maybe afford to keep a slot open here. I've got 4 stacks still yet there. Honestly, anything I put down is going to burn out anyhow. Let's go there. Okay, that works. They're all being taken out. It's good that you're getting damaged too. That floor down there has to have that happen right now. That's good though. Okay, that burns out, so we should put this down here. Down there. Like, have these Ember Caches really done that much for me? I doubt it. Okay, you burn out so you can be that thing. We should just burn this. It's not gonna do anything for us. Burnout's a little bit iffy here. Okay. Yeah, just let it happen. Alright, we're through this one. Would be sad if I burn out. I don't know, the burnout extension situation's iffy. Super bad cards being offered. Like, how many times have we seen Forever Consume offered? Like, what a bad card. I think the Wax and Spike's pretty good here. I could also resin removal to get rid of the Ember Drain. I don't need it though. I think this is pretty good here. I could actually get Burnout onto the Primordium, which would be a good thing. I think we have more on the right. I don't need cost reductions. I don't really need like additional holdovers, I guess. Like, if I put holdover on like the perils, it's not that important. We never did end up with any payoff. No Umberstone, no Furnace Tap. Our only payoff is Void Binding. It's not that big of a payoff in the context of Chased. Much better is just Drags, Formless Child, Primordium. That's my damage scaling. I don't think anything on the left helps with that. And health is actually pretty nice here. Braces would be okay. Casing obviously is super useful when we went the Merchant of Steel route. Well, what are we gonna do? We're gonna end up with just nothing. That's my guess. Well, there you have it. I re-rolled every single steel, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 chimes trying for multi-strike in a way that I would say is not reaching, and we didn't get it, so can't blame me for what I did. But that sure sucks. I don't think any artifact's gonna help us here, so I'm just putting stuff in. I think this is a good enough artifact. It's probably the best artifact we could even get. What are we gonna Helven at this point? What is our most useful shit? Probably Formless Child, right? Or is it Fatal Melting? That one cost me 10 shards. Could take another lady. I don't think so. I think with the Wax and Spike added, it's unnecessary. I'm going to take one more Formless Child. I think that's where all of our damage is in Formless Child, and I guess Penitent Remains. Alright, I was kind of hoping I would... I think I am going to sack it here. I'm going to sack it here. Bad turn to draw that. Let's do that, I think. Okay, going into Ember Drain, that's fine. I'll take the hit. I do need some stuff. Let's have this die down here. Could have killed this, but I have flat AoE hopefully coming up that will wreck this floor. So I duplicate the damn Formless Child and I draw through, what, 33 minus 14. That's 19 cards of the, so well over half the deck. Can't find either one of them. Really annoying. Actually, should have done this differently. I didn't see that this was in hand, but this will just have to do. We're gonna go like this, that, take a bunch of hits, be pissed. We're never gonna use Sacred Wicks, let's just get that out of there. I already reloaded once, so I'm not gonna do it again if it happens to come to that. I'm gonna save one of these since we've already used the Wax and Spike. This is my fear. I don't really want, like, here, let's go like this. Damn it. Well, that's fine. We're potentially looking at death here. It's not too good a ways to get around this. Not good. Well, if I die here, so be it. I think I do. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Let's see what Egg Stapler did, because he beat it. Okay, he had a extra point of whatever you call it. Wow, you found multi-strikes. Where the fuck were the multi-strikes? You had 2 of them. The fuck? Oh, you know what? It's probably Capricious. Fuck. Capricious fucking Reflection. Oh, fuck me. It's rare, I feel, to get that, but hey, I gave him multi-strikes from it. Huh. That looks like a pretty clean run for you. Other than Divinity, looks like it was pretty tough. Certainly seems like it would have been a easier time than I had. Yeah, it's just rough. I mean, I hit 4 Merchant of Steels, rerolled every single time, didn't find a single multi-strike. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's other stuff I could have done. I could have took the Making of a Morsel and maybe then Shadow Eater opens up for me. My problem really ended up being tanks, though. Like, I just couldn't kill tanks. Maybe Entombed Explosive. I'm trying to think of what I took instead of Entombed Explosive. It would have been Wicked Blaze one of the times, and Molded the other time. So I took Reform instead of it. Maybe I didn't. In the end, I didn't really need Wicked Blaze, but the Wicked Blaze was offered before the Molded, so it's like, I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't, because I like Molded better, and I'm glad that I was able to get this in Holdover, but I guess it would have been nice to have Entombed Explosive, because then, you know, I only need a little bit extra damage there at the end. Also, if I, just wouldn't have took so many hits to the Pyre over the course of the run, I could have maybe just had enough buffer to survive. I do feel like I ended up with, a deck that would work in a lot of scenarios, but I do need to get the Formless Childs not in the bottom, chunk of the deck. You know, it wasn't just one ring that it happened in. It's like ring after ring after ring. A lot of the key cards are just in the bottom of the deck, and it costs me Pyre health, right? That adds up over time. It also sucks that just we went out on some limbs, which you kind of have to do, and just none of them turned out. Even with 2, we hit almost every cavern I think on the map, and just on the there's over a 50% chance to find at least, even not factoring caverns, there's over a 50% chance to find at least a Umbra Stone or a Furnace Tap, right? I find any of them, I'm good. It's like, I really found nothing. It's like I put together an okay Ember Drain deck that didn't even have like holdover Ember Drain. And it still just, there was no payoff. I don't know. I know I'm making excuses for myself, but it just seemed like, I don't know, maybe I should have took Capricious. I guess my argument is, like, the same chance that it was to give you multi-strike, it could have gave you, like, Burnout 1 or something on these units. Maybe I'm just too salty from the times that's happened to me, and I need to, like, take Capricious instead. I mean, I know Capricious is technically powerful, but I don't know. I feel like it's been so long since I actually seen a multi-strike from Capricious that it isn't even like on my radar that it would give that. Just seems like it's always like just wasting a slot on my units. Not that it mattered here. Like I just had no slots at all to like give these units. And I guess the problem too is like I didn't know if I'm getting Reform or not, and like in the context of this run, Burnout 1 wouldn't have been that devastating, but keep in mind there's a lot of runs where you just don't get Burnout. Or so you don't get a Reform, and in that case, Burnout 1 is absolutely devastating to get on a unit. It just basically, other than a Tomb unit, it just makes the unit invalidated, right? If I didn't have Reform, then if it gives me Burnout 1 on the desirable unit, that unit is like untakeable. So I don't know, and I'm not, keep in mind, I'm not saying that this was like wrong. Obviously it was right in the context of the run. If I had taken it, I would have had a chance here, because multi-strike, we were just thirsty for it on this run. That or trample. But, I don't know. I guess I'm confused. I can't say whether or not, like, Capricious is what I should have done. I mean, obviously it was what I should have done, but is it always what I should have done? On average, am I better off getting just a bunch of lifesteal? I don't know. I could see that probably Capricious was the proper call. It's sad that that is like the the ring 1 before it even start decision is basically where I doomed myself. I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? And I don't know. There's probably a world where I reload this fight several times and maybe I can get through it, but I already had to reload one fight. I don't want to get back into my reloading ways. I'm not that bummed about it, though. I am bummed about it, but I'm not that bummed. I still feel like I fought pretty well with what I was given. Like, I got this far with a fucking Lady of the Reformed, single striking, and dregs, essentially, and Formless Childs. Like, I'm not too sad that I at least made it to Chaste here, but God, that ended up being just a really cursed run with what I ended up doing. And even just an Umbra Stone, a Furnace Tap, hell, even a One-Horned Tome might have got me there. Like, I don't know. Or even just like some extra, I don't know. Well, I can complain all day about it. At the end of the day, I didn't win. But that was a good one. Thanks for that submission. It's still way more fun than the Tethys run, I can tell you that. But I will say, I have been thinking, I think by the time this video comes out, I'll have done a tier list with a certain group of people. I won't spoil it if it hasn't come out. But I also plan on doing my own tier list specifically of champs in relation to how I think they perform in cursed runs, in cursed seeds, I suppose. And I don't think Primordium's going to be very high rated. Primordium is like pretty bad in cursed runs, I feel. Anyway though, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.